Hello guys and parents. Today we're going to be working on how to count and how to say how many things are there, or how many things, or if there is one thing in a particular place. In order to do so, I have a PowerPoint presentation which is going to help you a little bit. It's sort of like a game, okay? Okay, so ready? Let's start. Okay, this activity is about finding the items and saying how many are there within 10 seconds. So this is the activity that we did yesterday, and then we were playing with the kids, and even though this is not the exact video we had, I invite you to play with me. To begin with, how many tomatoes are there? Okay, so we have, let's check. One tomato, 2 tomatoes, 3 tomatoes, and 4 tomatoes. Okay, because the rest of them are cherries. So if we're talking about plural, we say there are 4 tomatoes. There are 4 tomatoes. If we were talking about only 1 tomato, we would say there is 1 tomato. Okay, so let's repeat. There are 4 tomatoes, or there is 1 tomato. Let us continue. In this case, we're talking about peaches. Look, we have oranges, a lot of oranges here, and we have some peaches here. How many peaches are there in the picture? There are 3 peaches in the picture. 3. 1 peach, 2 peaches, and 3 peaches. There are 3 peaches in the picture. 3. Look at the number here. 3. Okay, hold on a minute, please. Now, let's go to the next slide. In this case, we're talking about broccoli. Broccoli. And we have lettuces, and broccolis. So how many lettuces are there? There is 1 lettuce here, another one here, another one here, 1 more here, another one here, 1 more here, and 1 here. So we would say there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lettuces in the picture. There are 7 lettuces in the picture. Let's go to the next slide. How many grapes are there in the picture? How many grapes are there? There is 1, there are 2, there are 3, there are 4, there are 5, there are 6, there are 7, there are 8, there are 9, and there are 10 grapes in the picture. And the right answer is there are 10 grapes. Now, it's important to keep in mind that kids usually say, when you ask kids how many grapes or how many books or how many pencils do you have, they say 3 or 2 or 1, which is okay. But in this case, we're teaching and we're trying for kids to learn the structure, how many grapes or books or whatever are there, and they have to answer how many are there. They have to answer there are 2 books, for example. There are 2 pencils, or there is 1 book. You can also use prepositions with this. For example, you can say there is 1 book on the table. There's 1 pencil in the pencil case, etc., etc., etc. Let's do 1 more. How about this one? How many apples are there? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 apples in the picture. There are 6 apples in the picture. All right. Next one. How many mangoes are there? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mangoes in the picture. There are 5 mangoes in the picture. One more. How many peppers or bell peppers are there in the picture? There is, okay, there's one. It's hidden behind the camera in my image, but it's here. There is one pepper. There are many apples, and there are some tomatoes or some tomatoes. There are some cherries too, but there is one bell pepper or one pepper, which is here. There is one. Why do we use there is? Because it's singular. So when we use plural, when we use plural quantity, we use there are. And when we use singular, meaning one, we use there is. Okay, how many strawberries are there? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 strawberries. There are 9 strawberries in the picture. All right, this was the last one. Now, it's important that you know the difference between there is and there are, all right? Okay, this was the main topic of today's class, plus one activity that we had planned, but we didn't have time to do. So don't worry about it. As long as you know how to use how many, you make questions with how many, and you know how to answer there is one, or there are 2 or more, is good enough. Okay, thank you for your attention, and I hope I'll get to see you soon. Have a beautiful afternoon.